underway. Ray Flores, Showtime Sean Porter, Coach Larry Wade.
My apologies. I think we just got the game plan, but we'll see what happens. Tommy, on the other hand, he started as I expected him to, a little fast, coming right after Jake. This is what I expected from Tommy. Jake is trying to settle down Tommy. So if I grab you a couple times, all that high energy that you came to the ring with, you don't have a chance to use it, you settle down. With overhand right. If you're Tommy, keep jabbing. Don't stop jabbing because you see a weapon coming after you. You stabilize that weapon by continuing to use your jab.
Tommy Fury said, I'm a way better boxer. There's no way this guy can beat me. Tommy Fury has proclaimed the public has only seen 10% of what I'm capable of inside the ring. Jake Paul using his jab as we near a right hand to the body by Paul. Back comes Tommy Fury, left hook. Fury opening up towards the end of the first round. The action heating up.
Nice finish right here. This is how you close a round. Tommy Fury heard the clap. He ran right after Jake Paul. If anything, you steal the round there. One big punch landed in that round from Jake Paul was overhand right. But then here's the finish right here. This is what you do. You give the judges the last impression. Now they remember what you did. They remember you backing Tommy up. Excuse me, you backing Jake up. They remember you landing shots. They remember you wanting to win that round.
A right hook right on the jaw of Paul. Round number 2 begins between Jake Paul and Tommy Fury.
Tommy received an overhand right in that first round, and he ate it really well. What he can't afford to do after releasing it, because we know the punch right there. We know that an overhand right is coming from Jake Paul.
Got to cut the ring off by stepping to the right and moving down the middle.
Right here, the nice jab right there, Tommy Fury. His jab is going to land first because he's longer. It's up to him to use that jab
for his professional fights. Jumping right hand by Tommy Fury.
Good work right there from Tommy Fury. And just a great counter jab right there from Jake Paul into the direction of an overhand right.
Jake Paul very relaxed indeed. He eats a stiff jab from Tommy Fury. Double your purse. If you lose to me, you get nothing. Still no word if that's official or not. There's a right hand down the center by Tommy Fury, glancing shot. There's a left hook blocked by Jake Paul under a minute to go in the second round. Jake Paul has sparred the likes of Andrew Tabiti overhand right, also Jean Pascal has been in and sparring all over the United States. Overhand right by Paul. Now they tie up Hector Afu.
And now he's setting it up with jab, feints, and overhand right. That'll get him back into this fight.
Both men seem to be relaxed. A stiff jab by Tommy Fury. We are nearing the end. Overhand right, that was blocked as Fury responds with the right of his own. And which man will be able to inflict punishment on the other. So far, Tommy Fury has been able to eat the overhand right of Jake Paul, but now Jake Paul with the stiff jab to back up Tommy Fury momentarily.
Absolutely. So when we talk about those overhand rights that have put other fighters out, guess what? He's an athlete. Guess what? He's a competitor. He's a real boxer. We got 2 real boxers in the ring today. Just one came from YouTubing. That's all. One came from TV.
It's the way social media is. Both men certainly polarizing figures in their own rights. Only 2 of your opponents have had winning records.
Yeah. I don't think the record really means much. What matters is what you do against those guys. Absolutely. Jake Paul's corner has all of the experience that he lacks. And that's why we've seen Jake get as good as he's gotten to this point. We've seen him improve.
Logan Paul with some strong words for the Fury family.
I looked over at them. It didn't seem to shake them. No one seemed to acknowledge what Logan Paul said. Good exchange right there from Tommy.
The combination by Fury.
A lot like what Baidu did last fight. Tommy, don't stretch your feet. Keep moving and don't allow Jake to get close to you.
As Jake Paul went forward, he ate a couple right hands.
See right here, this is a nice 1-2 right down the middle. That's good boxing. That's experience. And he saw that Jake. This is probably a Tommy Fury that nobody expected right now. What about you, Wade?
You know what? As I'm looking at him, the number one thing I'm looking at, he's waiting for him so he can catch him with the counter.
Tommy's comfortable in there right now. He's in his rhythm. He knows what he's looking at. He's trying to time Jake, and he turned the tables again. The movement is what's giving Jake trouble.
82 only landed 27, so Tommy Fury is clearly being the busier of the two.
You got to be busy. When you're in the ring with someone who doesn't have experience, you throw a whole lot at them, you know? And when you have opportunities, you throw the whole kitchen sink at them and land the big shot.
I don't disagree with
Big
what you're
right
saying,
hand by Jake
but
Paul.
we need to see a separation, and that's what we may be seeing now. We need to see a separation between these guys.
And he can deliver some of his own.
Under a minute left here in the fifth.
I don't think either fighter is fighting dirty, but what that does to Jake Paul is it makes him feel like he's got to rush. If anything, you can close in and make this a 9-9 round now.
I agree with you, Sean. I don't think it's fair either. Both guys were throwing punches at that time.
Big right hand
to give that point away in this close fight.
There's a left hook connecting for Jake Paul. Connected with some power shots. There's an uppercut by Tommy Fury.
If your corner is making noise, that's only making your opponent know that he got hit. And that's exactly what they need to do right now. Right, so they haven't put Tommy down. They haven't had significance, haven't had a significant effect on him. Eventually, it'll catch up to you.
I would like to see him not put so much weight on that front foot. A lot of times he overexerts himself and he overextends himself and he gets caught because he has too much weight on that front foot.
No offense, but they got the wrong ref for this fight. Right? Yeah, this ref is really in the way. I wouldn't say this ref is trying to be a superhero MVP of this thing, but he's just in the way. He doesn't understand what he's dealing with.
Final 10 seconds of this sixth round. Tommy Fury, a point deduction.
Body shot. Good. Yeah.
We're on our way to the seventh. Fury, 70 of 230. They both start off strong here in the seventh round.
If you're going to stand in front of your opponent, you have to have a second move. After you punch, there has to be either defense or more punches.
It's a close fight between these two as Jake Paul continues to pursue Tommy Fury. But back comes Fury, right hand to the body. Back comes Jake Paul.
Somebody throws, the next person throws, next thing you know, there's a deadlock and there's a hold. Big right hands right there from Tommy Fury.
Giving the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia everything they wanted here.
And guess what? Jake's landing big shots. You don't see Tommy go down. Tommy's young. Jake's been in the ring with older guys. You see Tommy landing punches. Jake's not going down. 50-50 fight. I told you guys that. Been saying it all week. And it's about who gets who first.
Under 30 seconds remaining in the seventh round. Fury starting strong.
I thought we had some really good rounds. Fighters in the ring tonight. The truth is, we saw two fighters lay it all in the ring, and they both did what they had to do to win this fight.
So we're looking at the knockdown. That was a knockdown. Let's take a look at it again.
Let's have a look here.
He did not step on his foot. The jab knocked him down.
Absolutely. It was definitely a punch. We see the way the foot comes from underneath him right there. We do see the foot slip. Nonetheless,
Fighting, he understands how important this is. He's going to put everything on the line. He just cannot afford to get touched at this point.
But back comes Tommy Fury.
yeah. And guess what? If you're a judge and you're doing the right thing, you close in. And Tommy, if Tommy closes the show, this becomes a